Holy fucking shit, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna fucking die. Yeah. In a 52-48 decision, they just decided to make RFK Jr. the head of the HHS secretary. RFK Jr., who says doctors found a dead worm in his brain, who was a fucking heroin addict for 15 years and says antidepressants are harder to quit than heroin, but then also falsely linked antidepressants to school shootings. RFK, who believes that vaccines cause autism, claimed that Fauci and Bill Gates exaggerated the pandemic to promote vaccines, said COVID-19 targets Caucasians and black people. The people who are the most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and the Chinese. RFK Jr., who claims that the FDA suppresses advancements in health, says that fluoride in the drinking water causes diseases. Diseases such as arthritis, bone fractures, bone cancer, IQ loss, neurodevelopmental disorders, and thyroid disease. RFK Jr., at a rally in Washington 2022, compared vaccination records and some called vaccine passports to conditions like Germany during the Holocaust. RFK Jr., who's made baseless claims about connections between gender dysphoria and chemical exposure. RFK Jr., who with his child strapped a deer head to the top of his car after it died and drove with it, spilling whale juice on them. Also dropped a dead bear in Central Park. RFK Jr., who believes that black people need different vaccine schedules than whites because their immune system is better than ours. RFK Jr., who told his second wife it was her fault that he cheated on her 37 times. Yeah. She ultimately wound up taking her life. And then he fought with his kids on where she should be buried. His own cousin called him a predator because why? He owns birds of prey. He was a former drug addict and he puts mice in a blender, which doesn't need to be done, to feed his birds of prey. Who believes that you should drink raw milk. But guess what? Federal regulations say risky business samples of raw milk can contain what? Bird flu and other pathogens linked to kidney disease, miscarriages, and death. Or right now, the new fucking bird flu that's coming. Pandemic 2.0. These are just some of the conspiracy theories that this man has said and done. He can lie under oath all he fucking wants. We've seen it with our eyes, sir. You have been in the spotlight since you were born. When your own family's like, please do not confirm this man, they meant it. But all you fucking pieces of shit who voted for this man are spineless against Trump. You are fucking spineless against him. And because of it, people will die. And the people who will die will be your fucking constituents. I highly recommend that you make sure every vaccine you can possibly have is up to date because make polio great again. Are we great yet? Are we great? I think we're great now, right? We're great. Within 6 months, if he is still around, we're going to be back to wearing masks and social distancing because this new flu is so fucking bad. It's worse than COVID. But as long as y'all just want to make sure that he gets through so you don't upset Donnie, so you don't get primaried, but people will die and nobody seems to fucking care. Way to go!